All right. Dragonkin. I beat the game already. I would I would never claim I'm good. Uh, so Dragonkin, it's the draconic threat is once again upon us. Legendary heroes rise up to face the legions from depths. Tame your dragonets. Like the Rockets? Create unique power, builds them with Ancestral Grid. Expand your city and destroy the dragons. Actually, Maddie, when I did an upcoming videos stream with all the upcoming videos, you wanted to see this one. From what I could see, it looks a little like a Diablo type of game, ARPG. Wait, what? Just skip it. Need my email address. We're gonna make it brighter. Yeah. Looks good to me. Launch. So we'll see. We'll see how this good. If this is a decent enough demo, this will probably our last demo of the day. If it's something that's iffy or bugs out, we got one more that I definitely want. I do kind of want to play. If I don't get it played, I might make a video this weekend on it.
When time first began, the Eternal gave life to powerful beings of light, the Drakeels. But as misfortune would have it, the power given to these creatures awoke in them only a boundless pride and an inexhaustible thirst for dominion. Shaken by this betrayal, the Eternal banished them to the deepest abyss of Dracomundus. It was there, in the depths of the earth, that they twisted into the monstrosities that we know today as dragons. Alas, possessed more than ever by hate and vanity, the Banished refused to admit themselves defeated. Through their voices, they persisted in corrupting humanity. Through their blood, they defiled the land we call our home. From that moment on, mankind would live in fear. Fear that one of the Dragon Lords, the most powerful of the Banished, would one day return to the surface. With the support of his Dragonkin, Saw Ichnog succeeded in escaping from his subterranean prison. And brave souls, guided by the light, rose up and vowed to push him back. Soldiers of the Order, righteous and faithful to the Eternal, who suffered body and soul after coming into contact with draconic corruption. Rare were those who remained impervious to the depraved whispers of the dragons on the outskirts of this gaping breach. One such person was Godefroy of Clairval, Grand Knight of the Order of the Eternal.
Oh God, I got 20 million hit point or 20,000 hit points. Out of my way, dude.
The voice of the Dragon Lord blighted people's spirits and petrified their bodies, instilling terror and madness into those who heard it. Never before had a breach so vast been rent between the two worlds. It was here, at this wound between worlds, that the corruption was most potent. One by one, haunted by the whispers from below, the people succumbed to madness. Draconic blood sullied the earth and corrupted the creatures that trod upon it. Pitiful in their wretchedness, and too weak to resist the command of their new masters, they drank the blood of the dragon and gave in to depravity. Thus enslaved, they were twisted into ghastly monsters, mockers, Dragonkin.
That guy kind of hurts, I'm not gonna lie. Drop anything? Nothing.
Men, women, children, animals. For as many slaves as there were devoted to their cruel masters, just as many grotesque monsters blindly obeyed any order given to them by their dragon lord.
Freaking blowtorch! Hey Alan, how you doing? Ow, God, that hurts. Oh my God, what is this? I don't know what you're doing, but I'm gonna get out of the way. Oh, did I kill him? There we go.
Only the most righteous of souls, guided and supported by the Eternal, were able to resist the corrupting call that led the living to damnation. These righteous few bore the feeble flame of man through the darkest shadow. And though it flickered, it would
Fire
not
is
be
awesome.
extinguished.
Burn, baby, burn! So far, this it runs quite well.
Filled with these fleeting embers of hope, a few brave souls founded an alliance to carve the first breach into draconic defenses. Here, the Dragonkin's power was strong. It fused our
It's not too
world
bad.
with that of the Banished.
I'm interested to see class building.
Godefroy of Clairval heroically broke through and shattered their defense barriers. This act of bravery, a feat of the righteous alliance of men, allowed me to lend aid to the Knights of the Order of the Eternal.
Oh, wow, do it!
Me, Almantir, Grand Oracle of Pytho Durkan, Dragon Blood, a human altered but not consumed by the draconic blood that flows through my veins. My sisters and I have powers given to us by the dragon, but our souls remain our own.
Oh, we're gonna try another person. Okay, I'm gonna see something here. Can we look at anything? Like, can I look at what I am? No? So what do we got here? We got Ethereal Dart, Electric Wave, Arcane Portal, Lightning, call Lightning basically, Explosive Eruption. That's really cool looking though. Oh, that I like. That is insane.
Neither dragonkin nor entirely human, and afforded extraordinary abilities by our forebears. By those who drank the blood of the only banished dragon to have ever repented before the Eternal.
It just eats them up. Get off me!
These few drops of draconic blood connected our thoughts to those of the dragons.
That is just all so much. I love it.
Struck by fleeting visions, we saw glimpses into their deeds and understanding of the feelings that drove them. With that understanding came a vulnerability. We soon learned that we were at the mercy of their whispers. The voices threaten to consume us, with no hope of salvation.
So is the... I can't tell if this spell, like her main attack, builds up her mana? It might.
But the formidable link that connected
Yeah,
us to the
it
dragons
creates energy.
had also awakened
like it.
something within us.
It reminds me of the
We lived strong in the certainty that the Eternal had pardoned
Diablo,
us
where
for the
like the
draconic
druid and stuff.
corruption in our veins.
Am I going the right way? Is there a map? No, there's no map.
Our civilization fell alongside the blue dragon Dragonkin, forcing us to live amongst men in the city of the Order of the Eternal.
There we go. I'm enjoying her. I think almost, I don't know if I like her more than the guy or not. I like some of her spells. I wonder how good this plays on that kind of gamepad. If you can get her where
Closer
she
to the
can get
breach made
tons of
by Sir
mana,
Iknog, Godefroy, fighting fire with
mana
fire,
pool, she can go
confronted the
nuts.
draconic hordes. I battled by his side, but my strategy was less direct.
oh,
My draconic power allowed me to open up a passageway for the men of Nurogard, all of them prepared to make the ultimate sacrifice to save what remained of humanity.
next person. This is kind of a neat prologue. I like this.
Once this invisible barrier had been breached, they knew that their lives would hang by mere threads. But these warriors from the north cared little for the uncertainties of our plan. A hero's death in the heat of battle with their enemy was the greatest honor that could befall them. Led by the pale dragon blood Harold Truelson, the barbarian fleet had but one objective: to lure the enemy into the open sea and leave the path to the breach vulnerable. If a single vessel reached the coast, then this sacrifice would not have been for naught.
Okay, I am
Harold
loving the
Churlson
beginning.
reached the hostile
story is
shore and
combining the
avenged
different people
those
to play.
fallen from the Toriel clan.
I didn't know what to expect when I picked this game.
The barbarians of Nuragard
before I get too
feared
far.
neither pain nor death, and they welcomed violence
Okay,
as
just
a
regular
might an
attack,
old and
whirlwind.
familiar friend.
Wings of
Churlson
ice,
knew this friend
leaping.
better than most. His existence thus far had been one of suffering, of hardening his resolve,
heal.
and of preparing to endure the worst of torments.
Also
Without
affects allies.
losing the one thing of value every warrior of his clan held dear,
Resonating strike.
his soul.
Shatters the terrain in front.
While the Knights of the Order of the Eternal had always been forbidden from making use of dragon's blood, the warriors from the north, staying true to their values,
sounds
had
good.
taken this risk. A select few, highly trained clansmen,
Spin to win!
risking their lives in the process, had successfully imbibed the pale dragon's blood without succumbing to the corrupting voices. Among them was Churlson. To become a dragon blood barbarian, he paid the ultimate price and cast away a portion of his humanity. In exchange, he received draconic powers that he put to use for the Toriel clan, the Eternal and humanity at large. And even if all others, from Montesky to Nuragard, recognized the courage and sacrifice of these brave warriors, there was not one that did not also
I want you to just click on him.
with sincere disgust. While there could be no doubt of their loyalty to Toriel, defender of the Eternal, their bodies defiled by the blood as they were, drove the rest of mankind to reject them. Churlson, for his part, cared little for his appearance. What did this matter after all, as long as his soul remained intact?
I love the just posted a couple pics in Discord. How many different people they have in there we gotta go for? Oh, it's so good.
The pale dragon blood had achieved his goal. The Alliance's plan, as unlikely as it was to succeed, could run its course. The barbarian waited for the signal that would tell him where to carve a bloody path through enemy defenses and lure the dragons far away from the breach.
so cool.
The Kongirati nomads, every bit as proud and as fearless as the warriors from the north, joined the alliance of men to help push back Sor Iknog, the Crimson Dragon. Sitting astride their draconic hybrids, these tracker archers faced the dragon steadfastly and seemingly without fear. Not one would allow the enemy to make easy prey of them. Hides, wings, teeth, blood. For the Kongirati, each draconic monstrosity was not only a threat, but also a quarry from which they could gain valuable resources.
All right.
And where others had begged and prayed for divine salvation, these nomads made full use of anything the earth and Providence offered them in order to survive.
Yeah, it's okay, man. So I'm looking at Discord here. Your bookshelf's looking better. Looking better. You got more books the last time I seen it. Am I gonna read other token works or stick with The Hobbit? Oh, I've read the Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings last year or the year before, maybe the year before. And so I read those. Do I want to get better books so I can display them? Possibly. Possibly. Read them again? I will probably at some point. I got so many books. What are these pictures of that you sent? Hey, Jason, what are these pictures from? You look cool. Those are what you did? Oh, those look nice. Okay. Shift to stop moving.
Their master tracker Eula, however, did not see things in such stark
I guess
shades.
before I
of
get too
black
far,
and
let's see
white.
what else we got.
Of all those who made up their number, she was the first to
Inflicts
recognize the
toxic
value
damage.
of this eternal light.
Vicious double strike. Weak enemies. Evasion. Treacherous rain. Okay.
She rejected neither the ancestral traditions nor the tracking of the Dragonkin, who had made it possible for the Kongarat to excel in the arts of potions, alchemy, poisons, and draconic hybridization. How long would her people be able to continue traveling freely if the corruption were to poison the entire world? It was for this reason that she joined the Alliance of Men.
Ah, there's more of you. I missed a lot, apparently. The guy who played Gollum just dropped. Oh yeah, Andy Serkis. Yeah. I've also seen some books. One of them I thought was read by Elijah Wood. I don't know if it's one of those or not.
To seal this union, the Order of the Eternal entrusted her with one of their most powerful relics, a symbol of the lunar scale of light.
I'm not very good at archer people in here. Drop bed, alright. Well, thanks for stopping by, Maddie. Have a good night.
If the legends are to be believed, this scale had been pried from the hide of one of the Drakeels in the heat of battle, back when these beings of light had pushed back the banished dragon lords that ventured too close to the surface. Each champion had one, and the power of their light would be needed to push Sir Ichnog back into the shadows.
Missing it point blank. That'll work. God, I'm just dropped. It looks good. Drawings look very good.
It was up to Eula, armed with her scale of light, to cast the invocation. She would then know whether she had been right to put her trust in the Order and in joining the Alliance. The power of the light was like nothing ever seen before. We heard the Dragon Lord howl into our minds, racked with pain and rage.
Oh, he has a sword in his head.
So close to the Dracomundus, our souls suffered as from 1,000 deaths, but we held fast to our positions. Inch by inch, the divine light pushed the corruption back into the breach. And it was thus that the banished lord saw Ichnog disappeared once more into the shadows, where he would suffer eternal retribution. Once calm fell, we were all that was left, the sole witnesses to the feat accomplished by the Alliance of Men. But more than ever, we knew that the taint of draconic depravity still festered in the depths of the abyss, impatient to break free once more. Thus, from the union of men and their allies that stood together in the face of the draconic threat, an elite corps was established within the Order of the Eternal, the Dragon Hunters.
Who's let me play more, right? New character? That guy's huge! So we don't have the option to create a new character. Dragonkin main city, full version of the game, you'll be able to develop it, expand the districts, and unlock merchants. I like that. In the demo version, you can explore the streets, as well experiment with fast travel. The only activity available in the demo is dungeon purification. Speak with the character to access dungeon purification. You will start one Dragonkin planned endgame activities. Dungeon purification. It involves eliminating a set number of enemies to access the hall where a draconic breach will open. Close it by eliminating the dragon at the end of the breach. Your spoils will depend on how quickly. Okay. See how I do. Hello. Oh, wait, I get a pet? Hex fragments are, but I got them. Oh my god, whatever hit me. Ow. It's kind of a waste of spot, wasn't it? 7 gold. It's kind of cheap. Oh, I died. Whatever it is that explodes is insane. That hurts. Beware of the explodey guys. Holy cow. God damn. Yeah, these guys blow up a lot. Get out of it. Whoa, what are you? God dang, whatever blew up just took me out quick. Can't get away from that. Oh, what the hell is this? His poison sucks. What's that? Ouch. Get that mana back up. Is there something I need to stop in here? Oh, get out of there. I'm stuck. I can't get out. Here we go. Oh, we got him. That was insane. Oh, there's a chest in the middle. Okay, can we see our inventory? Okay, here we go. Okay, that's for the gear. What are these? Protective rune. It's resources stuff. It's for crafting. That's what that is. Man, it just looks all around better. Barrier. More armor, don't get the hit points. It's physical damage bonus for gold and crit. A lot of hit points you lose with these. What else we got here? Ancestral Grid. It's where you can manage your skills. You can place fragments. Oh my god, this looks like a lot. Oh, okay. So we move it and how we want to build it? Can we rotate them? No. Does it matter where we put them? So they must want to have them set up where they're put green on them, right? Resonating strike. So level 40s, 50s, okay. So if we put it here, no, I can't. Let's try and figure this out. Because it doesn't look like I can rotate it. These floating fragments. My character skills. That's what these are. Wait, so some of these are different skills? Sweeps ahead with a cone shape, inflicts physical damage. Oh, okay. So it would replace one of these. How that works? So you could just beef up whatever you want. Okay. Savage Whirlwind. But I don't see I could put this anywhere. Now, why can't I use this one? Why is Poison Strike? Oh. Assuming I just drag these over, right? That gives me nothing. That gives me nothing. I can't rotate them. I don't see a way to rotate them. Okay. What else we got? Attributes. Okay, for hit points, life drain, thorn damage. Alright, no points, but passive regens. Life force, okay. Vitality. Increase damage dealt to faraway enemies. Might not have no points, but okay. Stats menu. Okay. Okay, there's a lot to this. Holy cow. When can I use this? What's this? To view your character's talents. Talents is the ultimate passive skill. Talents are earned and obtained via point system. Each talent has several ranks. Stacking effective inclusive. I have... Assuming I have none. Okay. Here's my Wormlane. Lets you see the passive skills granted by your Wormling. Okay. Man, we can level up our pet? I like that. What's all up here? R is fast travel? Oh! Alright, jeweler, apothecary, camp, dark merchant, slums. This guy I came from, so he'll just keep giving me the quest to go in there. Alright. Alright. I don't see there's much to do besides doing the same thing. I just have to keep starting a dungeon purification. Oh, you don't want me to go down there? Pretty so little. What time is it? 11? You know what? Let's give